Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, my name is Auliatul Zaratul Jannah. Here I'm going to answer 4 questions from assessment course. The first question is, explain the importance of approaches of language assessment for preparing the assessment instrument. The answer is, assessment is very crucial part in teaching. By this means, teacher can determine the level or skill or knowledge of their students. As line with what Zach's statement, the ergo assessment helps teacher evaluate the strength and weakness of their students. Assessment of foreign language teaching are performed for a variety of reasons. It reveals how many students have achieved their learning, who has any difficulties with their learning, and also which techniques are useful. The second question is, elaborate briefly the 4 approaches of language assessment. The first one is translation approach. This approach is characterized by the view that language learning is chiefly concerned with the systematic acquisition of set of habits. It draws on the work of structural linguistics, in particular the importance of constructive analysis. The second is structuralist approach. Such a feature of the structuralist approach are, of course, still valid for certain types of tasks and for certain purposes. For example, the desire to concentrate on the test's ability to write by attempting to separate and composition tasks from reading. The third is integrative approaches. It involves the testing of language in context and is thus concerned primarily with meanings and total communicative effect of discourse. They are often designed to assess the learning ability to use 2 or more skills simultaneously. The last one is communicative approach. It concerns primarily with how language used in communication. The third question is, mention the character of each approach. The first is translation approach. The characteristic is, first, usually consists of essay writing, translation, and grammatical analysis. The second is heavy on literary and cultural bias, and the last one is referred as the pre-scientific stage. The second is structuralist approach. The first character is concerned with the systematic acquisition of a set of habits. The second is involves structural linguistics, which stress the importance of constructive analysis. And the last one is use psychometric approach to measure, with its emphasis on reliability and objectivity. The third is integrative approach. The character is concerned with the global view of the proficiency. The second is involves functional language but doesn't use functional language. The last is use closed test, dictation, oral interview, and essay writing. And the last is communicative approach. The character is concerned primarily with how language is used in communication, and then emphasize on the exclusion of language usage. And the last one is introduce qualitative modes of assessment. The last question, the differences between integrative testing and communicative language testing. The difference is come from the components of tasks. The integrative approach used closed test, translation, oral interview, composition, and writing, and communicative approach used real-life task. And the other difference is come from skills aimed to be tested. The integrative approach use all skills integratively, and then the communicative approach use all skills and areas both integratively and separately. And the last difference from aim to testing. The integrative testing the language skills in context including all language skills, and communicative approach use communicative skills in context. Okay, that's all question and answer. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.